Mercury Media Day continues on, and she should be doing these interviews. I mean, you become the savvy journalist, if you will. DT number 3, great to see you.
It's good to be back. It really is. It feels good.
Every time you step on the floor, you've always got a twinkle in your eye, but the sparkle seems to be even bigger, even greater this year. A lot of stuff went on, but you've obviously have a renewed sense, a renewed purpose, a renewed outlook, if you will.
Yeah, I think I did. I think, there was a time there where I really didn't have a spark. I was kind of just flat in a lot of ways. And that maybe was my fault, playing too much basketball, putting too much pressure on myself, the stress. And, these last 2 months I've gotten back in the gym, but I found that even keel of balance, and I've needed that.
It's kind of part of growing.
It is. It is. It really is. And I've kind of looked at things in a different view this year, where to get back where we want to go, we have to be very basic with our goals, with what we expect from each other, and that's just working hard every day. Did we get better that day?
Right. You're here for a full training camp, entire roster in town for training camp. I mean, when was the last time? Has it been, 9, 10 years longer for you that you've had that long of a break?
Oh, yeah. It's been probably since before college. And, and for our team to have these 3 weeks before, June 4th is huge. For the way we want to play, to integrate, Marie and Nakia, for us to get back on the same page and do it while we're not playing games, I mean, it's huge.
The turkey thing, obviously, great to have it in the rearview mirror, but it changed you.
Yeah.
And initially, as you pointed out, you talking with the media, it hurt. Basketball was taken away. You learned a lot, though, from it. I know you talked about, learning who your friends are. Just talk about your perspective that's been gained from it as a result as a person, and how you try to apply it as a player.
The last two, 3 years of my life has been a lot of ups and downs. Championships, gold medal, some off-the-court things. Now this situation happened. And it's taught me you can't get too high, you can't get too low. Life is going to throw you different stuff. You're not going to always be able to control it, but you can't control yourself. You can't control what you bring to the table, and that's all. That's what I'm going to concentrate.
Sitting here reading this little recap before media day today, and it took me back to that last game against Seattle, and I know you've probably read it as well.
Yeah.
How much does just seeing that, just thinking back to that, provide motivation for you guys?
I was actually sitting right over that table 2 days ago, and I picked it up, and I looked at it, and I think the score was we were up 8 with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left.
They finished the game on a
15-0 run.
Painful reminder, but a 15-0 run.
Yeah, and I showed it to Brax and to Penny and to Pre. We were close, but you know what? Not that close.
Right. You look at this collection of talent, and obviously any team that is in pursuit of a championship, you've got to make tweaks, you've got to make changes. It's a credit to this organization as they continue to pursue the 3rd title. But I would say, and just based on a quick assessment here in the last hour, this club really has formed a quick connection.
I think so, and I think the key was to bring kind of the nucleus back, which we have. Kara, with Candace, Penny, Tamika, DB, and myself. And then we've added, Sonny and Nakia and Marie, these pieces that are going to make us better. And with every year, you have to get better. And, I think we have this year.
Yeah, and again, looking at that Seattle series, knowing how physical Seattle is, Sanford, Sonny, Marie, all veterans, all players who really have kind of, made their name, hung their hat on defense.
And that's the one thing that I think we wanted to improve on, is to bring that depth, to bring that a little bit more toughness. And I think we've done that. We had it in the past with, we lost Nicole, Kelly Schumacher. More of a height presence, but I think we go into the season feeling like a team that's going to be very physical. We're still going to want to run and gun, but at the end of the day, we have some grit.
I've asked a number of the veterans this, but here we are, season 15 of the WNBA. Yeah. Pretty remarkable milestone. Just talk about, your thoughts as a player, helping be a part of that foundation, and a league that, has had to endure a lot of criticism. They're not going to be around for 5 years, 10 years. Here they are, season 15, and what looks to be probably the strongest season in terms of competition ever.
Well, I can still remember going to the Great Western Forum and watching the Sparks play. And it's kind of nice that that memory is still alive. And the only way that's alive is for the league to continue to be successful, which I think it has. I think it's gotten to the point where, you know, the everyday person knows about the league, knows about the WNBA. You know, 8,000, 9,000 people at the arena for a women's basketball game. That's success to me in my eyes.
Great to see you, number 3.
K-Ray, place to be. Let's rock.